Is your black cat too mysterious? Does your ginger cat never stop talking? And that calico kitty who only does what she wants? Get ready, because science has just confirmed what you've always suspected about your feline's personality, and the answer is literally written on their fur. You're about to discover 9 scientific signs that connect your cat's fur color with specific personality traits. And no, it's not superstition or coincidence. Researchers at Stanford University spent years studying thousands of cats and their owners to reach surprising conclusions. Stay until the end, because number 1 will completely change the way you see your cat. Number 9, tabby cats, the innate hunters living with you. If you have a cat with those characteristic stripes that form an M on their forehead, congratulations, you live with a professional predator disguised as a domestic pet. Feline genetics determine that tabby cats carry genes closest to their wild African ancestors. Have you noticed how your tabby gets hypnotized watching birds through the window, or how they turn any object into potential prey? This happens because the tabby pattern is directly linked to the most primitive hunting instincts. These cats are naturally adaptable and can transform any environment into hunting territory. Research published in the American Journal of Animal Behavior showed that tabby cats are the ones who most easily adapt to changes in their environment. They are like someone who fits in anywhere. If your tabby disappears and you find them sleeping inside the washing machine or on top of the cabinet, don't be surprised. They are masters at finding the perfect spot. The golden advice here is to provide opportunities for simulated hunting. Invest in toys that imitate prey, such as feather wands or self-moving mice. Your tabby will thank you with satisfied purrs after a good imaginary hunting session. Number 8. Gray or Russian blue cats, the silent observers of the house. These silver-coated felines are like that introverted friend who prefers to observe the party from the corner before deciding whether to socialize. The specific melanin that gives the fur its gray color is associated with a more reserved and contemplative temperament. Have you noticed how your gray cat always seems to be analyzing the situation before acting? They're the one who stays by the window for hours, observing the street's movement as if gathering information for a secret report. When they finally decide to interact, it's with deep and lasting loyalty. Feline behavior studies show that gray cats tend to form stronger and more exclusive bonds with their favorite humans. They aren't the type to distribute affection to just anyone who shows up. When a gray cat chooses you, it's for life. But don't expect public displays of affection. They prefer intimate and discreet moments. To win the trust of a gray cat, create elevated and secure spaces where they can observe everything undisturbed. High shelves, cat trees, or even a special spot in an open wardrobe. They love having their own private observatory from which they can watch over the domestic kingdom. Number 7. Siamese and pointed cats, the compulsive communicators. If you have a Siamese, you already know you live with a feline podcaster who has an opinion about absolutely everything. The unique genetics that create the colored points on their extremities are also linked to intense and varied vocalization. Your Siamese probably has a different meow for every situation. One for food, another for attention, a special one to complain when you're late with their dinner. They're like that person who narrates all their own movements. And no, it's not drama. It's advanced communication. Dr. Emily Johnson, the lead researcher of the Palo Alto study, discovered that Siamese cats have a greater neurological need for vocal interaction. The gene responsible for their coloring also affects brain areas related to communication. It's literally impossible for them to stay quiet. The tip here is to embrace the conversation. Respond to your Siamese's meows, maintain elaborate dialogues about the weather, the quality of their food, or any other topic. They love it and it strengthens your bond. Also, consider teaching them tricks and commands. Siamese cats are extremely intelligent and love to show off their abilities. Now, if you're loving discovering these secrets about your cat, don't forget to hit that cool like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon too, because every week there's new content for you to understand your feline even better. Let's continue because the next ones are even more revealing. Number 6. Calico and tortoiseshell cats, the independent divas with their own opinions. If you have a cat with 3 colors, get ready because you don't have a pet. You have the cat in charge who merely allows you to live in her house. And there's science behind that strong personality. Genetically speaking, calico and tortoiseshell cats are almost always female due to the X chromosome carrying color information. This unique genetic combination also comes with what researchers affectionately call tortitude, a mix of attitude and extreme independence. They're like that friend who does what she wants, when she wants, and still manages to be adorable. The Stanford University study showed that calico and tortoiseshell cats were consistently described by their owners as more assertive and temperamental. But be aware, this doesn't mean they're aggressive. They just have strong opinions about everything and aren't afraid to express them. If your calico has decided the bed is hers, good luck trying to negotiate. The secret to harmonious coexistence is to respect her personal space and let her dictate the pace of interactions. Never force affection on a calico. Instead, create opportunities for her to come to you. Use treats, interactive toys, and a lot of patience. When she decides you deserve attention, prepare for intense cuddle sessions. Number 5. Black and white bicolor cats, the balancing clowns of the family. These felines, who always seem to be dressed in a tuxedo, are the perfect combination of elegance and playfulness. The unique melanin distribution that creates the bicolor pattern also influences a more playful and sociable temperament. Have you noticed how your black and white cat is always in the middle of the action? Whether investigating shopping bags, participating in video calls, or creating elaborate games with bottle caps, they are the natural entertainers of the house. It's like having a stand-up comedian living with you. Behavioral research indicates that bicolor cats tend to be more extroverted and confident in social situations. They are the ones who greet visitors at the door and aren't ashamed to ask for attention when they want it. The genetic combination seems to create a perfect balance between the caution of black and the sociability associated with white. To keep your bicolor cat happy and stimulated, constantly vary the types of toys and challenges. They quickly get bored of the same routine and love novelty. Cardboard boxes, tunnels, catnip toys, puzzle feeders with treats. The more variety, the better. They will repay you with daily shows of acrobatics and comedy. Number 4. White cats, the sensitive Zen masters of the feline world. If you have a completely white cat, you live with a reincarnated Buddhist monk. The total absence of melanin in their fur is associated with a calmer, more contemplative temperament, but also a greater sensitivity to external stimuli. Your white cat probably has specific favorite spots where the sun hits at certain times. They know every ray of light in the house and follow the sun like a natural clock, but just one unexpected noise is enough for them to disappear like a ghost. They're like someone who's calm but easily spooked. Veterinary studies show that white cats, especially those with blue eyes, may have differentiated auditory sensitivity. Some are born deaf, others have super-sensitive hearing. This genetic characteristic directly influences behavior, making them more cautious and observant before acting. The ideal environment for a white cat includes a predictable routine, soft sounds, and many safe hiding spots. Avoid abrupt changes in decor or daily routine. They appreciate predictability and consistency. Also, consider pet-safe sunscreen for their ears if they like to sunbathe, as their light skin is more sensitive. Number 3. Orange or ginger cats, the Labrador retrievers of the feline world. If there's one stereotype about cats that science confirms, it's about ginger cats. These charismatic redheads are statistically more sociable, affectionate, and, let's be honest, sometimes a little adorably clumsy. Your ginger cat is probably the one who follows you around the house like a happy shadow, who purrs just from you looking at them, and who occasionally gets stuck in impossible places because they miscalculated a jump. They're like the lovable, forgetful charmer. The O gene responsible for the orange color is linked to the X chromosome and is more common in males at a ratio of 80:20. This male predominance may explain part of their more relaxed and affectionate behavior. Studies show that ginger cats are perceived as friendlier by both owners and veterinary professionals. To channel all that loving energy, invest in daily interactive play sessions. Ginger cats love attention and constant interaction. Use toys that allow you to play together, like wands or balls you can throw. They also love learning simple tricks in exchange for treats and lots of affection. Number 2. Blue-gray or chartreux cats, the discreet aristocrats. Unlike common gray cats, these felines with silvery blue fur carry a natural elegance that seems to come straight from French royalty. The specific shade is associated with a noble yet approachable temperament. You've probably noticed that your blue-gray cat has a particular way of sitting, always with impeccable posture, as if posing for a royal portrait. They observe the world with ancient wisdom, but don't hesitate to descend from their pedestal for a good petting session. They're like a brilliant professor with a sense of humor. The genetics behind the blue-gray coloration involve a specific dilution of the black gene, creating not only the unique color, but also influencing neurotransmitters related to behavior. These cats tend to be more emotionally stable and less reactive to environmental changes. Create an environment that honors their refined yet approachable nature. They appreciate toys that challenge their intelligence, such as puzzle feeders or games that require strategy, but also set aside time for silly play and petting sessions. The balance between mental stimulation and physical affection is fundamental for these modern aristocrats. Number 1. Black cats, the misunderstood emotional geniuses. We've reached the most surprising one of all. Despite centuries of superstition, science now proves that black cats are actually the most emotionally intelligent and adaptable of all felines. The high concentration of melanin doesn't just darken their fur, but is linked to a superior capacity for emotional reading and social adaptation. Your black cat probably knows when you've had a bad day before you even realize it. They appear out of nowhere when you most need comfort and discreetly disappear when they want to be alone. They're like a truly understanding friend. It's almost telepathy, but it's science. Recent research from the American Journal of Animal Behavior shows that black cats are adopted less frequently simply due to visual prejudice, but owners who choose them report significantly higher levels of satisfaction and emotional connection. The extra melanin is associated with greater production of hormones related to social bonding and empathy. To nurture this unique emotional intelligence, offer a variety of experiences and trust their ability to adapt. Black cats thrive with mental challenges, supervised exploration, and opportunities to demonstrate their cleverness. Consider training complex commands or creating elaborate hide-and-seek games. They will surprise you with how quickly they learn. The truth is that your cat's fur color offers fascinating clues about their personality, but always remember that every cat is unique. Genetics provide tendencies, not absolute rules. Environment, early socialization, and life experiences shape them just as much as genes. Use this information as a guide to better understand and connect with your feline. What matters in the end is that you now have scientific tools to better understand your cat's peculiarities. Whether they are a cuddly ginger, an independent calico, or an intuitive black, the important thing is to celebrate these differences and adapt care to their specific needs. Science merely confirms what every loving owner already knows deep down in their heart. Every cat is special in its own colorful way. Thank you for watching until the end, and remember that knowing your cat better is the first step towards an even happier and more harmonious life together. See you in the next video. And don't forget to give your feline some extra affection today, no matter their fur color.